Hey, how's it going? Today we are playing G.I. Joe, and I'm going to talk like this the whole time. Never mind, I give up. I know I played the other G.I. Joe game, the sequel to this, but this is the first. It's a lot simpler. It's a different publisher. This is Taxan, the other one I think is Capcom. Pretty sure it's Capcom. A lot more linear, but still pretty fun to play. So here I go! Oh, I think the password system's also like much easier. The other one has like a whole grid thing. It's like ridiculous. So in the second game, you start out as General Hawk, but in this game, it's like the old school General Hawk who has like a jetpack. You'll see that later in the game. So the way this game works is you have a team leader that you're not able to choose, and then you have all of these support guys, and you can add 2 of them to your team. And you can see like they have different stamina, which is their health, how high they can jump, how strong their punch is, and the strength of their gun. And in this game, there is only one gun. There isn't multiple guns. You can't find new soldiers later. It's way more straightforward. It's still pretty fun though. They use a lot of the same like sprite design too. So the guy with the strongest gun is Rock and Roll, and the guy with the highest jump is Snake Eyes, and the strongest punch is Gridiron. At least I think that's how. There are certain like power-ups you can only get if you have people that can jump really high, for instance, but there's nothing else that, in terms of putting in thought of like, getting. So here, like, Duke can reach that, but there's, like, one power-up in this level he can't get. And unlike the sequel, you do not need to power up your fists. Your fists are already full power. It's just your gun always levels up. And that's the one power-up you can't get if you're, if you don't have Snake Eyes in your party in the first level. There's also, like, less mini-bosses. But like these frogmen and these vipers are totally in the sequel. These little warthogs are not, though. Oop, got to duck. Oh, look at that foreground action. And I'm getting like power-ups behind the trees that you can't see. Like little things like that. This game also has one other thing that the sequel doesn't. You'll see items like these. They're glowing K rations and ammunition. Glowing K rations give you full health, and I think glowing ammunition, instead of giving you 10, it gives you like 50. Oh, 30. And then you get to see Duke fire Cheerios out of his gun. Good old Cheerio shooting Duke. And much like the sequel, there are several stages to like a whole mission. You don't have to be as ammo conservative as you do in the sequel. You can kind of, if you wanted to use the gun the whole time, you might run out of ammunition, but it's not like the sequel where there's like guns that you use 3 bullets instead of 1. Normally you can't jump down, but I know there's a secret here. I've played this game a whole lot. And in this level, there is a O2, like a 0 out of 2 on the bottom of the screen, on the bottom right, above the ammunition and countdown, and now it's 1 out of 2. I'm trying to plant bombs. So and I'm like kind of hurt here, so I'm just gonna take this glowing K ration, which will give me full health. This game also has a lot more vehicles that you can ride in, on, through, around. Oh, and there was one other power-up I just got, which is, you probably can't see it in the stream, but I was glowing. I was like stroby see-through. And that's because when you get body armor, it's your like invulnerability. Now I have 2 out of 2 bombs, so I can go through the exit, which is right ahead of me. I don't remember this guy's name in the canon of G.I. Joe. I'm gonna assume it's something to do with Hawk. But he dead. This game also has the convenience of telling you when a gun is max level. It'll say max instead of 1A or whatever. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. It's really advantageous to get Rock and Roll as high health and high gun as possible because his gun is like super strong. I meant to do that. Mountain Viper. I think this is Heavy Metal. That's the name of the bad guy. He also dead. And I think that's the end of mission 1. Sweet. So now I have to play as Blizzard, and I can have 2 support. So I'm going to add Snake Eyes back in, and Rock and Roll. Basically, there's a mission for each guy. And it kind of makes sense to level up the guy whose mission it is first. And these guys are also in the sequel. Falling in a pit is death. And he's dead. He's not available for the rest of the mission. Normally that's grounds for a controller throw. Ghosting their vehicles right into me. I don't appreciate it. I don't remember this level being this hard, but it's been a while. Advantage of Snake Eyes. Again, much like the sequel, he doesn't use up any ammunition. So you can kind of just spam fire the entire time. But he's almost out of health. Oh, there's a K ration. So there's, you know, this game's pretty well balanced, especially compared to the sequel. I think it's much easier. His gun's also one of the weakest, just because it's not really a gun, it's like a Hadouken's. Okay, he is getting his ass whopped. Oh no, I don't remember anyone's name. As I was saying before, there are vehicles. And the slowdown is legitimately in the game. Plus side of doing a vehicle is that the health of the vehicle is different than your health. So I have like 2 more hits. Well, 2 more hits. In this level, there are actually 2 vehicles you can use. Really? Am I that weak? Maybe I should use my sword. Oh. I didn't mean to do that, I guess. So I already planted all the bombs, but I want to get all those power-ups. Picking that guy who's gonna respawn. Always thought the weapon he like fires out of his Hadoukens are like little footballs. Everything's footballs in this game. Gridiron's football. He shoots football. There's the other little glider. Also in this game, compared to the sequel, we're going to keep comparing it. You get all the guys can like shoot up and down, unlike the sequel. Only Duke can shoot up and down, like up thrust, down thrust, kind of. I think that's everything in this level. And there's even a secret in this level too. If you keep shooting that hatch at the top there, a vehicle becomes available. I think you probably should have saved that until there's only one of these left. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. I might actually lose the game. I don't think I've lost the game in a very long time. Die already. Not me. Let's try it again. I think the punishment is all my weapons got reset, and I basically don't get a chance to level them up again. Because I already beat that one level. And also the health resets, so any like promotions my guys have for health, those are also reset. Well, maybe his health promotions stay, because I don't think he starts out with that much health. Lively chat we have here today. Get it? Sarcasm? That's the health promotion. Really? There we go. This is a much better run already. Whew! There's one boss that I think is really unfair. I don't think it's in this level, mission, whatever you want to call it. But there's one of them that I think is really, really unfair. These things are pretty cool because they can like ride around on all angles into things. and they kind of just like fire in every direction and do a bit O damage. Just gonna get maybe the next health promotion. So as long as you're not like running through this level and you have this vehicle, it's kind of straightforward. Alright, he comes out of that wall. Because he's a dick. He's gonna be dead any second, though. That's the end of mission 2. Did pretty bad. Snake Eyes. These little ninja guys are people who would jump down. Every game needs an elevator level. But when you have a super powerful gun, it don't matter. Ooh. That promotion was wasted on him because he's already at max health. One of these guys. This one, I don't quite remember. Remember, there's these great things. That guy hit me. I didn't like that. Yeah, some of these levels are very maze-like. Really? Wow, that guy took a beating. Switch to another guy who will not kill me in 2 hits. No. There we go. Okay, so rock and roll's at full, whatever you want to call it. Gun power. Oh, invulnerability. That's nice. I think I have to get out of this vehicle to get those power-ups that I just passed. There's another vehicle. Like I said, this game's way more generous with, like, cool shit like vehicles and whatnot. Ooh, another body armor. Oh, that's in level. Alright, so I gotta remember how to get back here, because I'm gonna have to get back here. Yeah, like if I want those power-ups, I need to get out of my little jalopy. There's those power-ups, and there's these power-ups over here. Man, Snake Eye's default gun sucks. It's like, I get that he's a ninja and all, but his gun sucks. Sword isn't bad. That was pretty strong. Ooh boy. Alright, so I'm all the way back here. Was it up here? How'd it come from? That was luck. I landed it that way. Controller slipped. And there was power up this way, right? No, that way. Oh, maybe I do have to go from the bottom. God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Oh. I don't think you can use that anymore. Alrighty. Shooting 2 footballs. Body armor's nice. Oh wait, there's another vehicular. Not this way. Here we are. This enemy reminds me very much of like Ninja Turtles. I don't know why. It looks so turtley. Am I not turtley enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle, turtle. Oh, you got me. I would love if you didn't drop me in a pit. Okay. This is where being Snake Eyes is great if you have the health. I think you have to like jump up there somehow. I don't remember how to do it. Or maybe I never knew how. One of the two. Oh, fudge you then. Fudge you. Hey. Is there someone who has higher jump than Snake Eyes? I don't know. I don't know how to get that stuff. Shadow Viper? I think that's what these guys are called. They're pretty cool. Big old samurai sword. I don't know why I bothered to kill that. It's like gonna kill me in a second. Free footballs. Yeah, I do not know how to get that stuff. This gun's getting better. Of course. Why won't he die? There we go. That's the end of that mission. Aha! I almost made that look too easy, but then I didn't. Alright, so this team is the only team I have left that doesn't have full power-ups. Not that you really need the full team to have full power-ups, it's just what I do when I play. Very Contra-looking level. And this always confused me because those guys are called alley vipers. And this is a mountainous area, so why would alley vipers be out in the middle of nowhere? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Great iron, we should get that too. Also, probably one of the worst vehicles for mountain exploring. Like, yeah, I know it can jump high, but... Oh, I should have got that cave ration to someone else. Yeah, you can still take that stuff. Kinda cool though, we get to do the boss fight with our vehicle. And kill him instantly. I think this is the boss that has like the most annoying fight. Also, this level is very labyrinthy. Don't remember where all the bombs are. Oh, this is the exit. Oh, I missed the days of no fall damage. Like shit like that. How would you know to like, you can jump through a metal beam, walk through rocks, and plant the bomb? I mean, most people probably don't, or didn't, or won't. Ah! Oh, fudge. You get that one. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, that went much longer than I had realized it was gonna go. Doing good, got plenty of time. 3 bombs to go. So we got 2 more bombs. I don't think we went to the very bottom. I know there's also a pit. This pit. No, that. Oh, there's this too. Alright, so that's all the bombs. There's a couple power-ups I don't remember how to get. I think it involves this thing. Huh? Haha. Flames break my gun, apparently, or prevent my weapon from going any further. That would be a way to get those. I don't know. I'm not putting in the time and effort to figure that out. Oh, maybe I will! Oops. Of course, and respawn. I could go for a K ration right about now. That'd be nice. Sometimes you get lucky enough and one of these guys will just random drop one. That was a little help. This is the boss, because you can easily fall down these pits, and he's throwing rocks at you. And it's one of these games that has a little bit of knockback. Oh, he died in one hit? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. He took off 2 health instead of 1. I don't think they want you standing next to him. Wouldn't be surprised if I wipe again. Called that the stream tax, right? Am I losing 2 health or 1? 1. There we go. Still another segment to this. Can't believe my guy wiped. Yeah, that's good. Health is good. Oh, it's a chop-a-lopper. Ugh. Really? Really, Snake Eyes? I thought you were a ninja master. Not a ninja bastard. Screw it. There's the exit and the boss fight. And I have no health. I mean, it's still doable. Oh, not unless he walks into you. Oh my god. Oh, well. And I don't get an opportunity to level up my guns. Great. I don't think I've ever played this badly in this game, but to be fair, I guess I haven't played it in a long time. Oh. Fucking chop you up with a sword. Yeah, usually at this point, all of your guys will be leveled up. That ain't good. Let's do this guy. Oh, I think these have... Yeah, I think I passed one already, though. Okay, get the fuck out of the way. Armored vehicle. Helicarrier, motherfucker. I don't know if anyone heard that, but that was my wife sneezing. I need to conserve ammo. It's starting to run out. Oh, boss fight, never mind. ammo. I guess Snake Eyes has a gun, right? The world's weakest gun. Oh, he's almost up. He almost did. I can't believe I beat that with no ammo. Oh, this is a maze one. 8 mazes. Oh, maybe it's not. It's like stuff like that where you can walk through walls, man. How would you ever know? Seven bombs, and I came through that one. That's good. Now we got guys who have health again. Yep. Everything looked the same. That's where it came from. That's the end of the mission there. And that's K. Okay. There's a glowing K ration, which is full health, which I kind of need for Snake Eyes. Oh. Stupid me didn't see in time that that was also a glowing K ration. I don't know. Oh, I don't know how to get that. That's a glove. Yay, everyone has full health again. Yeah. Nothing like punching missiles out of the air. Only gotta find one more bomb, level up the guys as much as I can. Which Captain Gridiron is. He could use a bit of loving. How do I get that? Oh, I think I gotta go up higher underneath. I don't remember where that last bomb would have been. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there it is. How does one get to there? Yes. This is all looking good. I probably missed a little power-up guy somewhere in here, but you know, you can't win them all. I don't remember this boss. He's definitely from the movie. Josh would know who this guy is. His name. Well, he dead. I can tell you that. Didn't they say the boss was Destro? Oh, there's one more boss, that's right. Kind of fucked up that we plant bombs and then we still have to kill someone while the bombs are being planted, and we've done this on every mission. No one ever thinks, oh, we should kill the guy or capture the guy. No one ever kills anyone in G.I. Joe. Capture the guy and then plant the bombs. This is where the game gets kind of hairy for me. I don't remember much of where I'm supposed to go. Oh god. Ah! Okay. I'll accept that as a consequence of my actions. Oh, come on. Get a K-Rash and lose all your health. Oh, I think we're at the boss. I made him very graceful. I like games that give you a lot of confirmation that you're hitting, you know, a target. Oh, fuck. I don't remember this. Like, it flashes, it glows, it makes this little sound. I did not remember him getting out of his little spaceship. Fuck, I can't make a jump? Motherfucker. I don't think I can beat this with one go. Let alone Snake Eyes, the shittiest gunman. I mean, I get why you would nerf his weapon compared to the others. I don't get why you would nerf it so hard. The jumping is all fucked up in that part. And I lost. That's really frustrating. I don't know if I can beat this. Really? Oh my god, just fucking die already. Whew. I think you can jump in there, but I'm not going to risk it, because if I fuck that up, it'll just fall and die, and then I will watch a stream later and cry. Alrighty. Jonathan Boffman. Boffman? I meant Bossman, but sure. Alrighty. This is where I just fall to my death. He hit me in midair, to be fair on that one. That was just not me plummeting to my own demise. Come on. I really don't feel like playing this game anymore. I'm just like, I was tired to begin with, and I wasn't feeling great about streaming in the first place. That's why I'm drinking coffee. And no one's in the chat, or at least unable to connect to chat in my thing. Why the fuck is that? Have people been talking to me the whole time? Oh my god, Derek's been here the whole time. I have not seen the chat this whole time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ryan's here, and Wookie's here, and Eric's here. Zed. There's so many people. I have not seen this chat the whole time. I thought YouTube... I thought it was strange no one was talking. And I thought I was just playing for myself. And that was a little self-defeating in itself. Oh my goodness. I'm like reading all the chat now. Yeah, to answer Ryan's question from forever ago, I'm on a Mister, not real hardware. Oh my goodness. I honestly, I didn't realize that like there were 50 chat comments. It feels different playing for people as opposed to playing for an empty room. I might just switch games. I don't know. I'm just not feeling G.I. Joe right now. I'm gonna beat it someday on a stream. Today is just not the day. It's really hard once you die. It's much like real shooters and like you know, you get all powered up, you have all your options, you have all your bombs and whatnot, and then you die and you're already at the boss. It's one thing if it sent me back to like mission 1-1 and I could power up again, but it's much harder when you don't have that as an option. Let's just pick a different game. Doesn't, you know, I don't know. I wasn't really planning on this. I'm looking for something short-ish and not too hard because I'm kind of beat right now. Oh, you know what'd be good? Neo Geo. Why don't we go over to the Neo Geo core? We do Metal Slug 2. I already did Metal Slug. And I don't care if I pump in 1,000 quarters because it doesn't make me feel bad when I die in a Metal Slug game. I have to turn this to... Ah. Is that right? There we be. What's Trojan like, Derek? I've never played Trojan.
Metal Slug 2.
And I'm just gonna put in 1,000 credits because why not? And then I'll play Metal Slug and be grateful that people decided to come into the chat. Hey, Wookie. I always thought Tarmo was the coolest of them, but Marco has the coolest name. I don't know. I do not know what the buttons are for... Oh, yeah. Okay, they're what I meant last time. And I don't think the Neo Geo had this slowdown, so maybe that's just my mister. Gonna get the baby. Alright. Unfortunately, I think since I'm playing Metal Slug, there's no pause. So it's just like whenever I find a moment to talk to everybody. If I need to talk to anybody. I don't think I can do a Toad run, Zed. I'm not gonna lie, I've never beaten Super Mario Brothers 2. I mean, I could lie. Oh, I thought this was like an Arburn tank. So I one hit died. Well then. Look at his little feet. His little camel feet when he jumps. Get back here. He didn't even thank me. I guess those ropes just shot themselves off. I wasn't running extra sprites on NES before. That was just how it runs, and that was actually pretty accurate to the actual game. It does run a little wonky when there's a lot of shit on the screen, and I don't mind the flickering when too much is on the screen. It reminds me of how the game always was played. Marco. You know, these cores for the Mister, they're really good. Some better than others. Like Neo Geo is new, it's not even a year old. So with each iteration, it just gets better and better. It's like the system evolves. It's like a, I don't know. You buy Nintendo, and then all of a sudden the Nintendo can also play Super Nintendo. And then a couple weeks later, the Nintendo can play Sega games. And then that Sega can play Sega CD a year later. It's like a console that is evolving. It's really nice. Mission 2, start. Thank you. Oh, you start with the camel? That's pretty cool. Oh, nope, not anymore. Well, I'm sorry you hate Flicker, but, you know, not so bad. I also don't mind slow down if the game originally had it. I think the shotgun's the most fun weapon in this game. That's right. Ah, I say that, and then he gives me a machine gun. Does anyone else also find it weird that in this game they're using like potato masher grenades? Ooh, fire bombs. I say that and then they switch out. Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. Shoot your feet right off. Rocket launcher. No, you don't want to get hit by those things. Points. They do things. I'm really good at getting turned into a mummy, that's for sure. Oh, okay. It was like, you don't need to play that part. Ah! Did I just punch him in the nuts? I'm gonna have to look at the replay here. Like he had a boxing glove that came out? You are right, Derek. The potato masher looks cooler. Yeah, boxing glove came out. You duck and punch, I guess. You pound their nuts off. Like the movie Nuts Off. Ah! It's pretty sick with the slowdown, the animation. You just kind of see it eviscerate those mummies. Those mummies and their mommies. Mommy mummies. Oops. You're supposed to do that, right? I just got a cat. And I jumped in. Tonight's not my night. Oh. Oh. Oops, wasn't paying attention. It's fine, it's okay, it's fine. I'm okay now. How are you? Sorry if you're hearing lots of button mashing. Wolfman's Nards. I have the controller right next to the microphone. What was the name of that movie again? Monster Squad? That's it, right? Wolfman has nards! I was working on a, actually this film that I'm wearing the shirt for. In case you're curious, this is not a Ghostbusters 2 shirt. This is a... I don't know if I can see it in the stream window here. Yeah, this is a Theodore is Dying shirt. The film later got his name changed, but I was working on my friend's film, and he couldn't think of a logo for his movie, so he said, just make it Ghostbusters 2. And while I was on that film, or filming that movie on location in Scranton, I watched Monster Squad since for the first time since I was a little kid, and I didn't realize how much, like, for a low budget film, like how much production quality is in that movie. It's still a weird film, but like it's all shot anamorphic. Like, it's not like, you know, shot on 16mm. It was shot on 35mm. It wasn't treated like a children's film. It was kind of treated like a... had a modest budget, but still, like, it had a good look to it. But Dracula does call a little girl a bitch, so just a heads up. I played the first Metal Slug a couple weeks ago on the Mister, and I don't remember it having this much slowdown, so maybe it's just this game in particular. I also don't have the 128 RAM in here. I only have the 32 megabit byte RAM, so that might have something to do with it. Maybe it's just not. Maybe it needs more RAMs. 0 points. Nice. Oh. Guess I couldn't stand there. Also, what a weird weapon to have. It fires bowling balls, essentially. What's that bird doing? I mean, I guess potato mashers make sense if all these guys are using, like, old-timey World War II weapons and dressed in World War II fatigues. Okay, don't hit the button I hit last time, which was the eject button. Yeah, it's cool in these games too, where they went from like, oh, you just get one tank type, you know, you get the Metal Slug. And now in this game, you have the Metal Slug, I've ridden on a camel, and now I'm in a Harrier fighter jet. Or whatever you want to call this, I don't know, the Harrier. I don't know vehicles. I know not much. I know it's not period accurate. That's what I know. Anachronism. I know the word for not period accurate. No, I think the Metal Slug games do work with 32 and not 128. At least I think I only have 32. Pretty positive I only have 32. Gasoline is... oh. Or gasoline was, more health for your Metal Slug. But you probably already knew that. Run away! Slowdown's really bad. Probably because I don't have all the RAM. This boss should be dead already, I feel like. Thank you! Oh, I was correct. It was a Harrier. Haha! See, I know things. Oh, Japanese game, making fun of Japanese culture. I guess we were making fun of Middle Eastern culture just like 2 levels ago. I think in this game, yep, I'm pretty positive in this game, yep, you get fat, and then your bullets get fat, and that's like the best part of this entire game, in my opinion. It's like the funniest joke to me, is the being fat. I love everything about it. I love the big bullets. I love the animation. I like everything. The bombs change. It's good stuff. Everything is different when you're fat. I don't want to already. Yeah, take that, jerk. Get back here. Give me something good. Take that, jerk. Jerk. How do I even fit in there? I'm so fat. Comedy. I will roll over you and your family. Oh no, I popped. Oh man. Oh. There goes the best part of the game. Being fat. Oh. I don't think the slowdown is present in the real game, because the arcade definitely didn't have slowdown. I think it's either I need to restart the core, which I'm not going to do, because I'm already in the middle of playing, or I need more RAM, because it's probably not optimized for 32, but it will run. Or maybe I need to do an update. I haven't updated in 2 or 3 weeks. The last time I played the Mister was... I don't know, what did I play? Last week was Wolfenstein's, and the week... So like 3 weeks I haven't updated, so there's, you know, the potential that I'm missing an important update. I mean, I'm even seeing line ripples at the very top of the screen. Oop, that's really bad right now. Like, there's some like lines scaling up the top of the screen. Again, these cores aren't perfect, but they get better, like, often. Someone posted on Smoke Monster's Discord the other night it was a video of someone holding a circuit board underneath a camera, and it had AI tracking where all the components are on the board. So, like, it knew where all the transistors were, what a microchip looks like, so it was able to identify that, where the outputs, like the VGA output was, or whatever the type of output was. I don't remember what type it was. It was able to identify just like with a little overlay on top of the circuit board. So it was a real circuit board with like augmented reality overlays of... Am I gonna get that? No. Of where all the components and traces are too. And like a couple months ago, I read an article about using AI, machine learning, to enhance mapping out a microchip. And I think that's really where the future is for all of these cores. I think if someone's gonna... People have already done the acid casing removal for microchips, so you can actually see all the components on the inside of the microchip. And then people take high quality pictures, and then that's what's being used for certain cores to map out what the core is for Verilog, or whatever it's called. The MR language. FPGA language. So if you can take really high-res pictures and then tell AI, hey, track what all the components are and then write them out, you're going to have super accurate cores. And it's going to take a fifth of the time. You know, granted, this isn't going to be a tomorrow thing or even a next year thing. This is as the price of machine learning comes down and processing power and, and as someone puts in the 100,000 hours of machine learning time in, then there's a potential for these things to actually be used for stupid things like misters. Not curing cancer, not, diagnosing a genetic disease, just so I can play the Nintendo more accurately. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We use machine learning at work to, we'll like submit a video and we'll have it track the face, and then we can have it like auto tag. This is my favorite gun in the game, the laser gun. We'll have it auto tag like, who the actor is. And then we can add it into what they call an asset manager, which, you type in the name of the actor and kind of like a search engine, and it will search all your videos for that actor. It's pretty neat. AI learning is also used in those face swap videos. Like when you have, you see them, the deep fakes. You see them all the time on YouTube. Apparently it's really not that hard to do with the tools that people have already written. Like you just have to have a PC that has like an NVIDIA graphics card, and then it's however much time you feel like baking, machine learning, you can get a pretty advanced face swap. Unfortunately, I don't have a computer that has an NVIDIA card on it. At least that's for these tools that I was looking up. Like, you had to have NVIDIA. But I'm sure by now, even, because I was looking at that like 6 months ago. I'm sure that's even changed. Cloud computing is a thing that everyone's been doing since everyone's had to work from home. So, like, renting a server in the cloud or a computer in the cloud to do all this stuff. I'm sure someone's doing stupid shit like that. Renting a computer just to have it face swap. It's not cheap, too. I want to say it's like... we were looking at one service for work through Microsoft, Azure. That was $800 per month per system. So if you need one virtual edit, it's $800 for 1 month of rental. Amazon's different. And that's for a really beefy computer. Amazon's different. I want to say Amazon does it by like the hour. So like hour used on the computer in the cloud. So if you have it for a month, but you only use it for 1 hour, you only pay for 1 hour. But that could also go against you, where if you used it every day for 10 hours for a whole month, that you're going to be paying a lot more than if you just had a monthly rental rate. Yeah, what you said, look, where sometimes cores get resolved with a reboot. Definitely. Like, really what I should have done is just restarted the Mister before I switched cores. It's one thing when you go from game to game in a core. My 8-bit Do controller's sticking a little bit. Not that I'll blame that on that, but the buttons are kind of getting wonky. So yeah, anytime you are like switching cores for a recording, you should probably restart. The Mister is not infallible. It's really good though. I don't know how to get that. Oh, do I have to like do something like this? I don't know. I'm sure those do something. I just don't know what. I like the hair effect when you fire the laser gun, like your hair flies back. Yes, I like the laser more than shotguns. I know I said I think I like the shotgun the most. I was mistaken. I forgot about the cool laser. I don't know how to use these. There's only 3 buttons in the game, so... How do I... You guys know? Because I want that to come down. Oh, okay. You just stand at the exact right spot and you fire the gun as normal. I always find it frustrating watching people play games online. Because, like, half the time you're like, why aren't you just doing that? Why don't you just hit the go button that fixes the situation? No, I'm that guy who doesn't know how to use the lever in the game that is super popular. Yeah, there's a couple of controllers I want to get for the Mister. Like, I have this 8-bit Do SN30 Pro, so it's like Super Nintendo style, but it has the same amount of buttons as a PlayStation analog controller. PlayStation 2 controller. But I do want to get a couple others. I have the M30 as well from 8-Bit Do, because I can't wrap my head around playing... What? Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Can't wrap my head around playing Sega games with a... No. Super Nintendo style controller. It just looks weird and feels weird. I don't think I can hit him with this gun. Okay, now I dislike the shotgun. So yeah, getting... I don't know if 8-Bit Do makes a light stick style controller. I think they do. I think they make like an NES Advantage looking one. Oop. Or maybe I can look into getting like something from Hori. But then you guys would also hear a really... Jesus Christ. A really, really loud button slap if I was playing with like an arcade stick. I mean, I think I slammed the buttons already enough. I want to do some other content for this channel. I know that, like, I started it with just streaming in mind, just because we're, you know, we're all in quarantine, and not that I want to keep bringing that up, but kind of the reason was to take our minds off shit like that, and, you know, fill in time while other people are making content. But there were some other things I did envision for this channel. Like, I wanted to do a movie review thing, but I don't have anyone to talk to about stuff like that. Not that the internet needs another movie review channel. But the premise was going to be something along the lines of double features, like two movies that pair well together. That was the idea of the movie review video thing. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like Judge Dredd 90 whatever and Judge Dredd, you know, whatever the new one was that we just watched. But things along the lines of maybe a snobby cinema movie and a you know, big budget Hollywood film that have the same themes but are just approaching it in a totally different manner. Things like that I think would be interesting. Not that I wouldn't do the Judge Dredd idea. I think that is still pretty cool. But I always find some similarities in like some movies I saw in film school versus something that's modern. You know, a couple obvious examples would be like Seven Samurai and Magnificent Seven. Or, you know, Seven Samurai and A Bug's Life. You know, they're all the same movie. But I think there's some deeper cuts we can get into. And then I was also thinking about doing some other video game related stuff. Like really short things, nothing too complicated. Like I wanted to do one about this controller. It has really bad, I don't know if the wired or the regular SM30, not the SM30 Pro, has this problem. I always loved that Shaman Wheatson. But this controller in particular has a lot of phantom like left and rights. Like I'm holding down right now, but if I wiggle it, you can see I'm also going left and right. Same with up. Like it phantoms left and right. Like it accidentally hits the next pad in underneath the controller button. So there's a couple videos online of like how to fix that issue, but I was thinking about making that video again. I think the quality in a lot of those videos looks like crap. And it's not that they were bad at describing the problem, it's just, I don't know. I have that problem, and I have to open up my controller anyway because I'm still having that problem. So I want to come up with like a better solution or a more accurate solution. Because right now the videos that I saw online were just like, oh yeah, you just gotta mask it with tape, and they don't really go into detail about specifically where to mask, like to the millimeter of where to put tape to fix a problem over the contact pad. So things like that. 2-minute video. Yeah, both Total Recalls. I think this is the first level where aliens start to show up. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. This is like the only screen I can actually catch up on. Oh, I guess not. I think Super Metroid is worth playing. So maybe I will dedicate a 15-minute video and hundreds of my hours to making that become a reality. Just kidding, I won't do that because I don't care. I think everyone knows that there are video creators out there who make very dumb videos that are just like, are classic movies good? And you're like, why would they be called classics if they weren't good? It's like, of course classic movies are good. Oops. I knew it. Wookiee's gonna dox me. I guess I was supposed to do something else. I don't know. Oh, God. I like their animation too for their death. These guys look like noses, right? That's not just me. They look like little snozzes. Let's see if I can catch up on chat while it forces me to pick someone. I meant to do that. Ooh. I think a bullet hit me? Maybe? quick. I wasn't Karma for long. We're almost near the end, though, with fighting aliens. I'm really bad at this game. You know what the best part about playing it on a Mister, though, is? Mister is, though? Mister? Virtual quarters. I haven't... No real money spent. Oh, we're at the end. This game isn't too long, which is nice. I think Metal Slug X has the same ending and some of the same levels of this game. I think it's like a compendium. I don't know. I don't know much about Metal Slug. But I think Metal Slug X has the same last level here. You stand on the house, you can throw your potato mashers at it. Oh, I didn't see it. I thought the bullet it fired at me was in the background for some reason. Ah! Okay, that time I just did not dodge it. Your turn. Oh! Wow, I cannot dodge those guys. I don't need to, though. I got enough quarters. I'll try to boot up Metal Slug X after this. I think it works. I mean, I have it in my choices of games, but I don't know if that means it's playable. Now this is pod racing. Oh my god. I don't know how people like 1cc these games. Oh. Oops. It's okay, every time I die, I get 10 more nades. And a Metal Slug. How are those things not... I keep hitting the eject button on those Metal Slugs. I did it. Game over. Yeah, I mean, there are games where, like, you can't tell when you're hitting the bad guy. Like, there's no sound, or there's no flashing, or there's no, like, anything. And you're just like, am I hitting it in the right spot? Did I kill it? And it's really annoying, because like, you don't know. Yeah, it's the exact same ending as Independence Day. Okay, I used 20 quarters. 21 quarters. So that's 5.25. Cost me 5.25 if each game's 25 cents. Mission all over. What's the three-letter would be like pop cyclopsical? But like, how do you do pop cyclopsical? PCP? Pop cyclop. Oh, I ran out of time. Pi. You know, for pop cyclopsical. Doesn't that make sense? Yeah. I'm also one of those guys, since I went to film school, I watch credits on movies, so I also now watch credits on video games as well. Like that guy's name's Cannon. First names would be nice. Unless those are the names in order. Look, there's a guy named Andy. That guy has a emoticon in his name. Man, I can't believe for the first half of the stream I didn't think anyone was in the chat. Because it's popping today. I would love it if it ends with a question mark. The end? The future is now. Sure. Good old pie. Whoa, buddy. Never on a first date do I insert my card. Let's see if that Metal Slug X. See, I mean, I have it right here in the doohickeys. That looks normal. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, runs fine. Until that happened. Jesus Christ. I'm most definitely needing more RAM for this game. I almost want to play it. It has slowed down though, I'm seeing it right now. Here, I'm gonna restart the mister and see if that helps it. But I love that it's glitched out. That was really cool. Arcade perfect. That's really funny. I hope it does it again. Oh, I don't think I changed my AES to MVS because I'm thinking I'm missing the yeah. MVS. There we go. Okay, let's see if it does it again. Yeah, it's it's gonna do it every time. Like the sprites are fine. It's just all the background is just babies. I don't have anything that's not default enabled. Look at that parallax scrolling. I mean, this is the same exact level that we just played in 2. Except it's not Middle Eastern guys I'm fighting, it's... I'm just... The background's awesome, it's just the sprite maps of, like, the game. I kind of love this. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell where I'm going or what's supposed to be happening. But I can kill bad guys, and I can progress. What if I 1cc the glitch? You know, Metal Slug X glitch. This is great. Oh yeah, they got chasers in this one, which are cooler. Bye, Derek. Thanks for staying around and chatting. Oh, new color. Okay, so the reason I was ejecting is because you can't shoot and jump at the same exact button push. Because that's like the eject. This is... I don't know if you guys are enjoying this at all, but I think it's really cool to see this background all glitched out. Whoa, look at that background! I mean, I'm actually experiencing less slowdown, it feels like. Oh yeah, epilepsy warning. Sorry, everybody. Hope you don't have seizures. Oh, there's a little slowdown right there.
Mission complete. Mission 2. Start.
I should probably stop, shouldn't I?
Laser gun.
I mean, shouldn't I? I'm just playing the same game more or less twice. Well, in this game, he doesn't die. He turns back to a human and then runs away. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Thank you.
What's gonna be really difficult is when I find... Oh yeah, the iron pigs. When I find... Oh yeah, and this game has the dogs. Zombie dogs. When I find a pit that I have to jump over...
Thank you. Thank you. Lane shot. Thank you. Fireball. Shotgun. Thank you.
I know this level has pits in it. Okay, I think this is where I might have to stop playing this. Just because I don't know where I'm... where I'm supposed to jump. I think that would be nearly impossible to figure out.
Lane shot.
Although I'm going. What was that he fired at me? Bees? Static bees? I think this might be the best version of this game.
Thank you.
Oh, fudge. Alright. I think I'm done with this. This is funny, though. At least I know I can play it anytime. Oh, it said I had the memory card plugged in. Oh, I didn't have autosave on, though. Settings, freeze. Yeah, I don't think I really had anything missing. Alright. I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. I'm gonna call it. I do want to beat... I've had G.I. Joe up the whole time. You guys didn't tell me. Take it off now, it doesn't matter.